Hey guys, just want to bring you another update on my trades that I'm in at the moment, and then a couple of ideas for trades that could be coming up this week, potential trades. So first of all, looking at my two positions I'm in at the moment, unfortunately not going my way, but what I want to do is, as I said before, use this as a trading diary as well, and help you guys learn, and also help myself learn and analyse my mistakes and improve. So New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar first. So as I pointed out in my first video today, I was expecting it to go down. It looked like the indicators were suggesting it was going to decrease further. Price was going to decrease further, which it has. It's decreased by a further 110 or so pips today, and the indicators are mixed at the moment. The MA 5 and 10 is milling around. As I said, that's because of that triangle on the 4-hourly chart, but we'll have a look at that in just a second. The MACD is looking like it is just about to cross, and also the green bars at the top are decreasing now to the point where it's looking like we're going to start getting some red bars coming through as well, which means the price will decrease further. And the RSI has gone below where it was before and could well start to head towards the oversold level. So we will have to see tomorrow. This could be for a number of reasons. First of all, it could be because the New Zealand bulls are taking their profits off the table ahead of tomorrow's announcement. It could be also that the bears have come in because expecting tomorrow's announcement not be great. But it could also be, we could also find that there is a surprise tomorrow and price could just as well turn around and head more. So we don't know. So I'm leaving my stop loss where it is at the moment. So just so I've got a bit of room for maneuver, I'm expecting there to be volatility whatever happens tomorrow because of that announcement. So if it is a surprise, then I've got enough room for a bit of flexibility, a bit of volatility, before it can then head north. If not, then I will simply get stopped out. I'll take the loss and I will look to get into a different trade from there. On the 4-hourly chart, I showed you earlier today that there was a triangle there, but the price has now dropped below that supporting ascending trend line, and it is heading south. Now, there's some strong selling pressure coming in, so we can see the MACD here has widened. The two lines there have widened, so it's getting stronger. We've got some strong red bars coming in here as well, and the RSI is pushed down a lot, and it is actually going into that oversold level. So it could be that is going to signal that it will actually head higher. Not really sure. Depends on the announcement tomorrow, and we will just have to wait and see. All right. Okay. So heading over to the Australian and the Australian dollar and the British pound. Mixed at the moment. So I'm short on this one at the moment, but there is a lot of Australian bulls in there, and there is a lot of pound bears. And that is due to the fact that the economies are going in completely the opposite direction to what I have bet on at the moment. But there we go. That is life. So I'm seeing what's going to happen at the moment. There is a chance that it could still head south. There's still a fairly strong support area there supporting the descending trend line. So it's still a chance that it could bounce off there, but I'm just going to have to wait and see, I think. But what's worrying me as well is that I've got negative bars here, and they're starting to head towards that zero level, starting to decrease, which means we're likely to see some green bars coming in. If we do, then price will head higher. The RSI is pointing north at the moment, so it's going towards the oversold level. So again, suggesting that there is going to be some buying pressure coming in there, which is going to end up getting me stopped out. But again, we'll have to see. We will have to see. So going down to the 4-hourly chart here. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, so 4-hourly chart. I'll just zoom out a little bit for you. So MA 5 and 10 are getting a little bit wider here and showing some bit of bullish pressure. The MACD is pushed past that zero level, looking to head higher. However, the green bars are looking like they're coming down a little bit. We've got a couple of dojis here, but not any particular area to support that line. Obviously, is an area rather than an actual line. So it could head lower, but it really depends on what happens tomorrow as well. The RSI is in the midway, no man's land at the moment, and could go in either direction. All right, so let's look at the trade ideas I have for you. So first of all is the pound versus the Canadian dollar. As we can see, we've got this quite nice descending trend line here. It has bounced off it once, quite a nice bearish candle. Looking at the indicators, we'll go in a little bit closer. So it looks like the MA5 and 10 are just about to cross. We've also got the MACD narrowing up there, and we've got these green bars descending a little bit towards the zero level, so we might see some red bars starting to come in. The RSI is just starting to pull away from that zero level, more down towards that oversold level there. So there's a good chance we could see some bearish pressure coming in. What I would say is I've drawn this line here, and it's bounced off of this area twice, which is around about the 16,274 level area of quite heavy support. So what I would say is trying to get in. If I was going to trade this, or if I do trade this, I'll try and get in at the 400 level and see if I can aim for the 200 level and get 200 pips out of it, and then see if I can put my stop loss somewhere at about 100 pips. So I can get my 241. But I'm going to analyze the trade a little bit more. At the moment, it's Canadian dollar. It would be long on the Canadian dollar. At the moment, I'm short on my other trade, so I'd be confusing the two. I don't want to do that because we'll end up losing either way. If you do that, it's not a good idea. All right, so looking at another trade, then I've also got the Euro Japanese yen. So you can see there's a little bit of an uptrend here. We're looking to come into the second pullback. So going in a little bit further. It's not ready yet. It hasn't reached that line, and the indicators confirm that. So mixed on the MA5 and 10 at the moment. The MACD is starting to come back towards that zero level. As you can see, last time it pulled back to the trend line, it reached around about the zero level here. What I'm expecting is for it to do this time is for it to do the same and come back down towards that zero level. Not quite to the same level, maybe a little bit higher before it starts pulling back up. The RSI heading still down. It's got a little bit of room still to go. Again, last time it pulled back, it didn't reach it reached actually just that 40 level. So maybe aiming to see if we could get down to around about that 40 level before it starts rising again. There's a lot of Euro bulls in there at the moment because the Eurozone is pulling out some really, really good results. So heading up towards that Eurozone meeting, which could well suggest that they're going to start tailoring back their stimulus package. If it does, then we'll definitely see some bullish momentum coming in there. There's a lot of US dollar bulls in there at the moment as well. Normally when the US dollar is going up, the Japanese yen decreases and vice versa. So there is a good chance that this pair could still keep heading north. Okay, so those are my updates. As always, you can follow me at Making Money Online. Follow me on Twitter at MMOnline, and my YouTube channel, which I will put the link to in this video. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. Let me know what you think. Obviously losing at the moment, but as always, that's why you put stop losses on, to minimise the losses. When the gains come along, you need to maximise the gains, so that you always make sure you have that 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio in there, so that you can lose more than you can win and still come out with a profit. All right, ask me any questions you want. If you like the way I'm trading, then please let me know. If you've got any feedback for me, or if you think I can improve in any way, then let me know as well. I'm definitely open to that. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Speak to you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.